You're tuned in to Above All Our Show, giving the scoop and the latest on how the story goes. Broadcasting from Vegas in case you didn't know. Worldwide Great Commission, that's the gospel. Discussing topics of standard is righteous living. Bumping them bangers and interviewing different Christians. Who's hot, who's not, does it really matter? It's his hop, non-stop, focus on the ladder. Stay tuned to the dial and turn that volume up. This Faith Radio, Jesus is who we lifting up. So in your ears, we gon' be here for a minute. It's my bro D-Road, he bout to come with it.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Damascus, and yes, I'm coming at you once again from the headquarters, man. We have an amazing show in store for you tonight, a special edition show with my sister, Brea Miles. She's in the house, man. She's got a brand new book that she just brought out, and we're gonna chop it up with her for a few seconds. But before we get to all that, man, I just want to go ahead and hit my announcements as usual. Yes, we are a Christian club ministry coming to a city near you. We have been putting it down in Vegas for the past 7 years, but we decided to do some traveling, y'all. So now we are in Evansville, Indiana. We're also in Indianapolis, Indiana, and you will soon find us in Wichita, Kansas. Yes, that is the great grand opening that we're going to let you know as we get more information, but we're going to put it down out there. And also we are now streaming on the Fire Stick, so we just launched a television network, so check us out. If you have the Fire Stick, look up the HisHop television network. Once again, that is the HisHop television network on the Fire Stick. And of course, you can always check us out on the app, the HisHop radio app. Just look up HisHop radio in your app store. We're available for the Android, the iPhone, and any Windows device. Yes, that's how we do it. And we also have a digital mall over there on the app. We're networking with other radio stations, so if you want to get the word out, if you want to let people know about your business, your ministry, your church, whatever it may be, check us out in the digital mall right there located on the app. So now let's get to the good stuff. I got the announcements out of the way. My sister Brea Miles, I've been able to watch her grind over the years, and every time we connect, man, it feels like family. And so I am honored to have her on the show today. So without any further delay, let's say what's up to Brea. What's up, sis?
What's going on, my brother Sam? How you doing? Damascus, how you doing, my brother? What's going on, Vegas? I'm doing good. I'm excited. I'm proud. I'm always geeked about what you got going on, because you're just so far ahead of your time with what you be doing. So I'm proud of you. Thank you for having me, and I'm ready to get it.
Thanks for the love, sis. Thanks for the love, and thanks for the kind words. I'm gonna give you a shout out right here. I tell you what, man, I just praise and honor God, man. I appreciate the love and the support and the encouragement, man, because that goes a long way, you know?
Oh yeah, man. But you know, I'm not just gassing you up, like, for real. I really am proud of you, proud of what you're doing for the kingdom, and it's just an amazing thing to see. For real, it really is.
And I know you're real. You know what I mean? I felt your spirit years ago, and we connected out in Charlotte. You had a great event out there, and your
man,
just amazing. And I tell you, you know, grinding out here, sometimes when you're dry and you're thirsty and you're trying to find some refreshment, and when you got people like that in your life that can refresh you, and that's who you are. You know what I mean? When you have
I appreciate you.
Man, that's a blessing.
On the real, I appreciate you. It's likewise. You know, you've always been good people. You've always been authentic, and that's very hard to come by in our industry. In our genre, what we do. But I'm proud of you, and I'm gonna support and encourage and do whatever I can to push you forward, because you deserve it. You deserve it 100.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna start blushing now.
Don't do that. Don't do it. Well, it is Christmas, so that's all right. That is Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, do this for me. Do this for me before we get started. Can you send me that tag? Tag me so that it goes live on my page.
Yeah. Actually, I did tag you. You didn't get it? I tagged you twice.
I didn't. You tagged me twice.
Okay. Yeah. I see your mom on there. Your mama's on here.
My mom got the tag.
Can she?
She got the tag. I'm not sure.
Okay, let me see some here.
Yeah, see if you can shoot that to me, because I would love for everybody to watch it like while it's happening, because the way you got it set up is super cool.
Yes, ma'am. And while I'm doing that, how do I sound? Do I still sound okay out there?
You sound good. You sound really good. You sound crisp.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and look for this tag, and while we're doing it, I'm going to let the listeners know. They see the screen right here. They see your flyer to my right, and right below her flyer, you see a QR code. Now, if you're watching, and we're going to talk about her book, and I'm going to talk about your music too. Is that okay? I didn't ask you before the show, but
no doubt, for sure.
Okay. I don't know if you just want your book, or if we can mix it up with your music, because you be going hard with
that. Let's do it. Let's do it. However you feel, I'm with it.
Okay. Because I got two of your music videos queued up. But she just released the book, Get Your Faith Up. And while we are on this show live, you can scan that QR code and buy the book. Right here. You know what I mean? You can let us know in the comments that you bought it too. Yes, praise God. Let him use you. Yeah, I'm excited about that book that we have out right now. It's called Get Your Faith Up, and the way that Sam set up this technology is super dope. So all you have to do is literally click that. Am I right, Sam? And then it just pop right up. Yeah, well, you scan it. If you have the QR code, if you have a QR code scanner, the app, and you scan it, you can buy it right here, right now. No delay.
That's so dope. That is so dope. No delay. Let's get it popping. I love it.
Okay, I grabbed the link. Now let me go over. I can't remember if I have your artist page or your personal page over here.
You can do the personal page. That probably would be the easiest.
Okay. Yeah, I believe this is your personal page. All right. That's probably what happened to the other tag. I had your artist page tag, I think. Did you get
it? Let me see if it came through. Not yet. Still waiting on that.
I just sent it. I believe this is your personal page. I'm going to send it to your mom, too.
Okay.
She's already on it. Nothing yet?
Nothing yet. Let me see if I go to...
Okay, go to my page. Go to Mr.HisHop, and I'm going to post it right on my page. You should be able to get it right from there.
Okay. I'm going there right now. Just now. Okay. So I just copy that or share that?
Yeah, you can copy, share it. Actually, if you join the show, click on it like you're watching it, you can share it directly to your messenger and your groups and...
Okay, I'm on here right now. Okay, so I just click share. Oh, look at that.
Damn, you in the house.
We in there. Boom. All right, we in there. I got it posted up.
You got it?
Yep, I got it.
Do me a favor, while you're on there, turn your volume up. Let me know how it sounds. So we're doing all the little technical stuff all at once.
Good.
It sounds good?
Sounds super good.
Okay, all right.
Yep, I got it. Really clean.
All right.
There we go.
You're on there.
There we go.
All right, the crowd is happy about it. What's up, everybody? We see everybody online. Thank y'all for joining us. This is a special show, special edition. We're showing love to our sister Brea.
There we go. Boom.
We're getting it going. Okay, well.
We getting it going. We got it right.
While you're getting it all settled in, we're going to take a quick music break. And we're going to play one of my favorite videos. And then we're going to come right back. And we're going to jump into this thing. You know what I'm saying?
Let's get it. Let's jump in. Let's get it. I'm ready. I'm prepared.
On the estrogen, we don't do it like the rest of them, but we do it with the best of them, with the best of men. Just the best I am. Got on my campaign trail, yes I can. Told me that I couldn't and I wouldn't, but I did. Because I'm a woman, I shouldn't and won't win. Nah, but look at me now though. Shows overseas, you buy my albums. Nah, I don't wanna be no tomboy. Nope, and I don't wanna be no sex toy. Nope, I don't need all your gimmicks. Don't care about your cynics, don't care about your critics. Everybody's always gonna have something to say, but the reality is the talent that I display has nothing to do with race or gender, but everything to do with God's agenda. Look around and be who you were made to be. The heavy crown, so don't you back down now. Don't hide your light. Breathe. All my fellow women rise and stand with me. Look around and be who you were made to be. The heavy crown, don't you back down now. Angie Rose, don't hide your light. Ladies, I feel like we on top of the mountain and still climbing the lines, and these book of rhymes are like lions inside violence. Wait, get excited, right and commence to write. The stars are all aligned, the females are getting united. Hey, it's like a breath of fresh air, huh? Yeah, we coming, you might wanna stand clear, huh? Slightly barbaric, erratic, they catch a static, ironic. Giving birth while putting balls in a casket. Reach the unreachable, touch the uncomfortable. Setting the bar high and it's probably uncomfortable, but it's cool, they gon' get used to the fact. I'm trying to tell you that the ladies back. Ladies, all my fellow women rise and stand with me. Stand up, look around, be who you were made to be. The heavy crown, don't you back down now. Stand up, don't hide your light. Breathe. All my fellow women rise and stand with me. Stand up, look around and be who you were made to be. The heavy crown, don't you back down now. Stand up, don't hide your light. Breathe. Get ready, coming through, I'm like a winter storm. Paralyze the whole city, boy, I'm in my zone. We bringing back ladies' night, it's our theme song. Go ahead, nod your head, you can sing along. Got my ladies with me, Brea, hit me for a feature. Done deal, we taking over every track to reach ya. Meet ya at the next show, raising up the tempo. Go and check the dress code, better look your best, yo. Don't sleep on us, don't take a seat on us. I'm tired of everybody trying to put their leash on us. Put a beat on us, see the George dropping. Never thought a female had a power, now I rock it. Challenges are there, but won't stop this. Persevering even though the industry wants to change topics. We got this, never fade away, I guarantee it. Watch us make history, be the first to see it. Yeah. Take a look around, be who you were made to be. The heavy crown, don't you back down now. Don't hide your light. Breathe. All my fellow women rise and stand with me. Take a look around, be who you were made to be. The heavy crown, don't you back down now. Don't hide your light. Breathe. Bang this in your whips, stepped out flat. Just one classic chick, sicker than your average. You know my papa, so on your properties you better be. Respect is the minimum. If you wanna get with me, no hit and runs. I'ma need them Cartier diamonds. It's the return of the kills. How in the clip, like Omar and Juice, we run this, shuts this down. Stay on the hustle, barely get enough time. You know me from the platinum, how I stack and shine. Yeah, I'm still that chick, J's on my people, flip them hills right quick. I bet you like what you see, it ain't easy to get with me. We be the fastest, click up on the scene. Crowns ready, team heavy, breathe. It's the return of the queens.
Yeah.
Nothing but queen over here. My sister Brea, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, man, I love that song. Come on, let's get it. Come on, man. We was doing something different. We was like, you know what? Let's squash all of the drama. Let's eliminate the whole notion that females don't get along or don't want to work together because we only want there to be one that's successful. Everybody hopped on that song, and it's a classic song. Everybody, it's crazy. Like, people love that song. It still gets played, but we got so much pushback because people didn't understand. They're like, why is there so many people on this song? It's 5 people, including my sis Mia, who's on the hook, but we knew what God wanted to do. So shout out to everybody on that song. Keith Son, Mo, Mahogany, Angie Rose, Mia Hunt. Thank you guys so much. Our song is still kicking. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. It's lit.
man. And I have to say, this is one of my all-time favorite songs and one of my all-time favorite videos. That's why, if you notice, every time we get on here, man, I'm always bumping that song, man.
My God, Damascus, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You always hold us down.
No doubt, man. You know this is family. Okay, well, you and we connected at the Charlotte event. Was that that's not a year ago, was it? That was probably
like a couple months ago. Yeah, it was in July, June or July, one of those. One of the J's. It was in one of those. Yeah.
Yes.
In Charlotte, in the Queen City.
Charlotte.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you came. Oh yeah, Charlotte, the food was really good. The people were really good. And I'm so grateful that you came because, again, what we wanted to do and what we were able to accomplish was connecting the body of Christ in the area of industry and music, gospel music, whatever genre or category you fall under. Everybody from RCA Records was there, independent labels, including myself, King Street Entertainment, aka, and also the ALJ agency. So shout out to Uncle Vet, everybody that got together, and we just were able to pull off an amazing event. We had legends in the building. We had one half of the supergroup production team, Dark Child. So one of the Jerkins brothers came in, and it was absolutely incredible. We talked radio, we talked business. It was incredible, and so much is coming. It's actually getting ready to air on the Impact Network, and that's going to be for 80 or 90 million people to see, so you guys can see the entire event. The artists from Isabel Davis, Kalante Gavin, myself, Roof LaAntra, so many others, tuned in, joined in. It was just dope. It was pure fire, and I believe God was well pleased because we wanted to come on one accord and honor him.
Yes, it was. I really enjoyed myself, and I want to say thank you for the invite. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of that night. And
Oh yeah. It was an honor to have you. Honor to have you represent the genre of Christian hip hop, because it's very hard to find people who, like I said, who love the Lord, who are about their business and want unity to actually happen in our genre of Christian hip hop and of Christian music, gospel music. So yeah, we love the fact that you were there. We love that. We love you, Sam. We really do. We really do.
Man, I can't. I'm speechless, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate the whole family.
No doubt.
But you've been grinding ever since that day. I noticed. You came out with the book. Yeah. I had no idea.
Yes.
I didn't even know you were writing a book until bam. Here it is.
I know. It's a God thing. That's how God does, though. It's a complete, absolute God thing. I actually didn't even want to write a book because I was like, yo, this is like weird. Like, I was very not nervous, but very cautious, and maybe as an artist a little bit overly critical of myself, because as a creative yourself, as a person who is AKA a perfectionist, you and I both share that. It's like you be really hard on yourself. And I was nervous. I was like, I don't know, God, if, I should write a book, because the way that some of it was coming out, it was like poetry. And I was nervous. I was like, well, wait a minute, I raps. I hit an occasional note, an occasional tune on a hook every so often. So I was nervous about that. But, through the grace of God and the providence and push of my mother, the book, Get Your Faith Up, it's here, it's available. And I'm just floored already. Like, for real, like if we could talk 100, like what God is doing with this book already is phenomenal. I got a call from Miss Joy. I got a call the day before yesterday from one of the ladies who brought the book, and she was like, hey Brea, I want to buy your book. I went ahead and purchased your book, and I got 2 copies, one for myself, and God just told me to buy another one so that I could bless someone with. And she's calling me, sharing this with me, and then she said, hey, I was in the DMV and one of my old bosses works there, and we had a really, really bad relationship, her and I. She's always giving me a hard time. However, she's been diagnosed with cancer, a very aggressive form of cancer. And I was like, well, what can I get her for Christmas? Like, what would you like? She was like, all I want is books. Like, that's all that I want. I just really want an encouraging book. I need something for my faith. I need something to encourage my soul, to uplift me. And she said, I know just the book. And she was talking about Get Your Faith Up. And the crazy thing is, check this out. This is how our God works. I was already going to go to the DMV to get some tabs because it's that time of year. And in Virginia, we're good for like 2-3 years. But in North Carolina, you got to do it like every year. And so I was like, dang, I better go today. I was saying, I got one more day left. So I was going to go anyway to the exact same DMV that the lady works at that's going through cancer, and that they want to do all of this stuff. And I think already what God is doing with this book, he's already strategically placing it in the hands of people who really need that boost, who really need that encouragement, because life is difficult, as we know. Like we push through a lot of things as believers. We keep fighting, and even though the new year comes and we're excited about the new year, we still have to deal with very real issues, very real situations. Like even myself, this was an extremely difficult weekend for me and my entire family. And it's a crazy thing, because when I was like, God, why do I even still do, like, what is the purpose? Why so much press? Why so much full court press? Why so much pain? It feels like I'm getting double teamed by the enemy. It feels like there's no relief, no release, no opportunity to just breathe. And I get the phone call from the young lady who bought the book. And right when I was going to say, you know what, I'm rethinking this thing, I got that call, and it completely changed my mind of the way I saw what God was calling me and my mom to do in our ministry at that moment. So yeah, the book is called Get Your Faith Up. When you are ready to win, we want to we just want to get chains off of people's minds. We want to get the condemnation, the lack of understanding. The book has over 25 of my own personal prayers that I prayed with God, to God, that I ended up writing down when my mom was going through her whole cancer thing, and then some other situations in my life. And I just really wanted to share the real deal with people, because I feel like a lot of times people will write books like 10 keys to a successful life, or 10 ways to make your business pop, or to thrive, whatever. But I'm really giving you practical, tangible things to do, so that you can get to that level that you want to get to, so that you can experience that freedom in Jesus and just go for it. So the book is called Get Your Faith Up, subtitle When You're Ready to Win. It's available right here, right now. If you got the QR reader, my brother Sam hooked you up. All you got to do is scan it. And, or after this, you can go to alwaysbrea.com, and it's right there. Amazon.com, wherever you like to go, and it's right there for you. So yeah.
Okay, Brea, I do apologize. I just had a caller calling in, so I missed that last part that you just said.
You good. We were just talking about the book. Shout out to the caller calling in. What up? We're just talking about just basically just how God is using the book and what he's doing with it already. And how we want to get the chains and get all of the crap off of people's mind. Like even what I say, here's just like here's the back of the book, just a small read up on it. It says, and get your faith up. Brea Miles shares how you can activate all of the power that you possess by tapping into your God-like divinity. In this devotional, Brea walks us through some of the hardest moments of her life, how she overcame life-altering circumstances and used them to fuel her faith. She also shows you how to hear from God, defeat your fears, step into your position of authority, and attain your promise. So we just really want to help people. Like that's really it. Like I feel like God has given us, like the word says, everything we need for life and godliness. And this book is going to help you dig into that thing so that you can attain everything that you want.
That is
no
amazing.
Cap.
That is amazing.
No
I tell you, you are a talented young lady out there. I tell you, the first time, now, I've always been a fan of your music, ever since the first time I heard you. But when I went to Charlotte, it was the first time I saw you on stage, and I was mesmerized. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you were just going in, and you have a lot of energy. God. I can tell that you put your all, you put your everything into everything you do. Even seeing some of the clips of some of the other shows that you put out, where you're just jumping all over the stage. I'm surprised that there's still a stage after you're done. You know what I mean? So I know that you put that same energy into this book, and I like the fact that you said this book will help people get through some of the hardest times in life from your testimony. And I've watched from afar. I've seen some of the struggles and some of the things that you went through. You can tell it, you can tell that you went through anything, you know what I mean, because you go through it so gracefully, you know what I'm saying? But when we get a chance to talk and you actually share some of the things you're going through, it is amazing how you came through that.
It's the hand of God. It's the hand of God. I honestly, in my walk with the Lord, one of the things that I've always said is I never want to look like what I've been through. I never want to just look like life has beaten me so far down into the ground that I no longer smile, that I no longer have joy, that I no longer can look or have expectation for life that God has given me. Because you know what? Crap happens. Life happens. Drama happens. Situations happen, but they don't have to have a control over us. And I think a lot of times we get stuck in that place because it's like this is more of a reality than what we're hoping and believing and trusting God for, because it came first and because it's harder and because we are living righteously, because we are looking to honor God in our walks and what we do. And so I just was always saying to myself, like, look, no matter what the circumstance is, I just need you to keep going. I need you to put all of your hope, all of your energy, all of your belief in Jesus Christ. If he was willing to die for you, if he was willing to suffer one of the most excruciating death on the cross for you, being humiliated in front of thousands of people, being stripped in front of thousands of people, being flogged and beaten, having his flesh ripped off his body, then you can still stand. You can still stand. And that's one of the things I just want to encourage people. God is not so far away that he cannot understand what we're struggling with. He has emotions. He's God and he's fully man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He understands and can identify with us on any level. And so I wanted to share that in this book, to not stay in that place, because that's a trick of the enemy. It's a trick of the enemy to steal to rob us of our hope, to rob us of our faith, so that we then become silenced and paralyzed. And so the purpose of God doesn't go out. And so I just really do want to help. Like the book says, I want to help you get your faith up. It's time for you to win. Shake the dust off your shoes. Shake it off. Let's go. Let's get the chains off. Let's move. Get your faith up. That's amazing.
That's amazing. Now let's talk about some of the instances where people need to get their faith up. You know, maybe God gave somebody a dream or a vision, or there's something that somebody wants to start or begin, and when they take that step, it gets difficult. Some people don't make it past that difficulty. You know what I mean? Some people get discouraged and they give up. So how can they, in that situation, I'm talking to myself too. You know what I'm saying? But how can they in that
I feel that.
situation keep their faith, get their faith up, as this book will say?
Here, one of the things that I've done personally, and like I said, I'm always going to give everybody the real. I'm going to give you tangible things that you can apply to your life. And one of the ways that I've always looked at the difficulties, maybe the oppression or maybe the obstacles that come against my ministry or my career, the things and the dreams and the goals and visions that God has given me, I look at this as weights. I look at it as an opportunity, even though it sucks and it hurts and I don't understand sometimes. I look at it as an opportunity to prepare me for where I'm going, because a lot of times we'll think, you know what I mean, media, social media, people will have us thinking that as soon as you attain the promise, all of the problems and all of the opposition and all of the pain is going to go away. When in actuality, it's not. You're just going to be living that out in front of millions of people, or whatever field or whatever business you're in. It's going to be at a larger scale. So God is literally giving us the opportunity to prepare ourselves now, to learn how to deal with the pressures and struggle, so that when we get to the next level, those bigger giants we're not afraid of, because we knew for a fact that God helped me when I was coming up. So I know that he'll keep me, and he's able to keep me, and he will keep me and sustain me in this next phase, this new level that I've always hoped and dreamed for. So I would say, look at it like that. Look at it as an opportunity for you. I have a chapter in the book called Beachbody, and it literally talks about, like, it hurts when you go to the gym. It hurts, right? Nobody wants to do sit-ups. Nobody wants to do push-ups. Nobody wants to eat right. Nobody wants to do any of that stuff. Yeah. But as soon as that sun comes out in the summer, everybody is trying to go to the beach and to the water park, but you ain't done no work. You know what I mean? And so you don't be looking too right in that bathing suit. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep it tight, and we got to keep it right. Can't be letting things overflow. Amen. You know what I'm saying? We right there. So I talk about in that chapter, I'm like, look, just like you go to the gym and you work out, you got to do the same thing with your faith, so that when your season of when it comes, that God wants to reveal everything that he's done in your life for his glory, you will look right. You know, you will be able to get past some of the insecurities, some of the failures or the oppositions, or just the things that you're worried or concerned about. Those won't be struggles for you any longer, because you've worked out your salvation, you've worked out your faith, so that when you get to that moment, nothing is holding you back, and you can be the fullness of who God has created you to be.
Amen. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, we're going to switch gears real quick. We're going to play another music video. This is your latest music video.
Hey.
Culture, the remix.
Yay.
So tell us.
The remix.
Tell us about this song, and tell us what inspired you to do a remix to the song, because I love both of them. You know, they're both hot.
Amen. Amen. Appreciate you, my brother. So like you said, the song is a remix. I really wanted to come at it from a different angle. It came out while it was summer. It was hot, so we wanted to do something really, really different. And then I also wanted to celebrate another side of who I am, which is my Latino roots. I wanted to celebrate that as well. I felt like that was important for me to do. So I taught myself Spanish, and I was able to actually rap in Spanish on the beat and on the song, and just really celebrating kingdom culture. Like, I never want us to feel like we're last. I always want us to feel like we're the head and not the tail, because that's what God said we are. We're above and not beneath. So it's really about unity. It's really about bridging the gap and us all celebrating all of who we are. So whether you're Caucasian, African American, Latino, Mexican, whatever you are, Asian, celebrate that. Be proud of who you're created to be. And then after you're able to do that, come together with other believers. Everybody is strong. Everybody is self-aware. They know who they are. Now let's go kill the game. And so that's what God culture is about: bossing up and moving as one.
Man, now that's awesome. That's awesome, man. I learned something new today. I learned something I didn't know you had roots. Did you say Latino? Yeah. Further back, man. Further, and I found out about that joint, and I was like, well, dang. Let me find out. Shoot. Yeah, God is good. So shout out to all my Latino people out there. Much love. All right, let's get this, y'all. God culture, Brea.
Let me do my thing, though. I do it. One time did it, watch him do it again.
Kick your game, B.
Watch the moves I make, watch shot all in this thing. Bloodline DNA strong, no stuff that I claim. Whoa, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach. Watch the moves I make, watch shot all in this thing. Bloodline DNA strong, no the stuff that I claim. Whoa, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach. Wow, bow, look at me now. Levitate like a cloud. Behold the crown. He took a bow. King of Kong like freeway. Zim me like two shades. Get the panic, that's cliche. Stay there when at the Broadway. Wait. Reino resucitado. Nadie toma su lugar. On a jump, it was written. Never aboard the mission. Many want the trip, they don't want no collision.
Mr. Chavis and I have been listening to your music over the internet, and it is absolutely amazing. You are the complete package. And when I say the complete package, we mean the complete package. Signing bonus is $100,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Una vez la hice, watch him do it again. Una vez la hice, watch him do it again. Una vez la hice, watch him do it again. Una vez la hice, watch him do it again. Who can stand against this guy? KOK, get you knocked out. Pull up, know the protocol. Disrespect, that's the downfall. Got us God above all, y'all. Uno marks, no close call. Never tie, no jump ball. Never curve, no withdraw. Watch the moves I make, watch shot all in this thing. Bloodline DNA strong, no stuff that I claim. Whoa, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach. Watch the moves I make, watch shot all in this thing. Bloodline DNA strong, no the stuff that I claim. Whoa, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach, got it.
No monkey business, that's a bad move. Swinging bars like a bad boom. Flash approach with a tantrum. Bend it back like it's bamboo. Like a bull charging through it, kind of shot. Words slice through me like a bayonet. Had me switching up like an Autobot. 187 to the flesh, no regrets. Paso por la puerta, dicen no. Debo no me trates de tomar por un bobo. Puedes quedarte con la plata y el oro. Moreno loco con la pista en un choco.
One time did it, watch him do it again. One time did it, watch him do it again. One time did it, watch him do it again. One time did it, watch him do it again.
The contract is amended for an increase on your signing bonus. It's $250,000 as a signing bonus. It's her music. The celebrations begin. Yes.
Who can stand against this guy? KOK, get you knocked out. Pull up, know the protocol. Disrespect, that's the downfall. Got us God above all, y'all. Uno Mars, no close call. Never tie, no jump ball. Never copy, no withdraw. Watch the moves I make, watch shot all in this thing. Bloodline DNA strong, no the stuff that I claim. Whoa, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach.
From this date forward, we pretty much own you.
Watch the moves I make, watch shot all in this thing. Bloodline DNA strong, know the stuff that I claim. Whoa, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach, got it, coach. Do it again. Do it again. Go. God culture. They gon' learn.
They gon' learn.
They gonna learn. 1,000% they gonna learn.
Man, that looked like
yeah.
a fun video to shoot, a fun video to begin. I love the water.
Oh my gosh.
I love the water.
Thank you.
You guys were on the beach like that.
Oh yeah, we had so much fun. Shout out to my brother Chris. Shout out to all of my sisters who came out in the video and were a part of that thing. We had a spot right off on the beach, and we had an absolutely amazing time. Then we had like a really huge dinner, and we actually shot that video in a day, believe it or not. Shout out to my brother Paul. Shout out to my mama. Yeah, we shot it in a day, and then it was edited. I got it finished. I can never get out that extra editing, but I got everything done. We got everything done, and then we put it out maybe like a week afterwards, and it came out extremely good, very, very good. And we shared some of my own story again, just being offered, because a lot of people don't know that I was offered a huge record deal by the number one label in the world. So so every artist that you could think of, pop star specific, like I have that opportunity, but they wanted me to change a whole lot and kind of leave Jesus. Well, not kind of, they wanted me to leave Jesus behind, and I was just like, you know what, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So walked away from that, and God deserves all credit. Every drop on the real.
I was going to ask you about that, because I noticed there was a message inside the message. That whole scene with her talking to you and signing you, and then at the very end she says that we own you now. And the weird thing about it, I don't know, something in my spirit was telling me that someone had approached you in that way. I don't know how I knew or how I could tell, but I'm I feel like somebody was trying to get at you, but it felt like it was from like a dark place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's crazy that you can sense that, man. And just like the whole how it came about was actually rather incredible. The way that it came about, the opportunity was incredible. The money was incredible, and that would have been a tremendous blessing. It's over $1 million. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
and but the whole setup was great, but they kept over. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, that Jesus, look at God. You know what I'm saying? Come on through, Jesus, come through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, they offered all of that money. They came back again. They actually offered it to us twice. And of course, the second time they offered a whole lot more, but, we initially weren't going to do it. And then when they came back the second time and, sweetened the deal and gave more, stuff for us as far as money and just what we would be able to access, what we'd be able to do. It was incredible. But then they came back and said that, they would own me and that I couldn't do anything, and that if I would consider pushing Jesus and just be more inspirational type. And I was just like, nah, we're not going to do this. And so we turned it down. And I think, matter of fact, I know that I'm really grateful that we did that. You know what I mean? It's difficult for people to take a stand for Jesus when opportunities are presented that look extremely incredible. But I always feel like the scripture says the blessing of the Lord makes a person rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. And a lot of people are taking deals and are making moves, and they're sorry about it. And as believers, we have the opportunity to make sure that we honor the Lord so that he can move the way he wants us to move, so that we can have longevity the way he wants it to be.
Wow, I'm blown away. I mean, you had the deal right there on the table. Now, I ain't gonna lie. If somebody came to me right now. With some zeros on that check. I mean, it would be a temptation. You know what I mean? It would be a temptation. You can't. Yeah. It's funny how you would talk about a situation, but you've never been there. People call it Monday night quarterbacking, right? You're not up to that person's shoes. You don't know how that person felt, but you're quick to say, hey, if that was me, I would do it like this, or I would do it like that. So I'm not going to say, that, of course, by the grace of God and by his spirit, we are going to do the right thing. But I really admire you because you had it. It was right there in front of you, and you did the right thing. You know what I mean? You did what the Lord put in your heart to do.
Amen.
Whatever God puts on your heart to do, that is the right thing. And so, do you share this story in your book, or is it something?
Go ahead.
Or is this something that we just heard? As we're talking to you, you just shared it with us now. But is this something you can read about in your book as well?
This specific story isn't in the book because I had, shared it in the music video, and I really wanted to kind of bring that to life so that people could see what that looked like. That's when I really first started to get into the whole thing of they're like, hey, share your testimony because we overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. So they're like, why don't you share a little bit about what you've experienced and the different things. So I mainly just talked about that in the music video, the God Culture Remix music video. But in the book, of course, I talk about my mom. Then I talk about other situations in my life that were just not so great, and how I was able to overcome it and not get stuck in that space.
Amen, amen. Well, I'm definitely gonna get that book. I'm gonna purchase that book.
Appreciate
myself.
you.
Actually, I'm gonna watch
Thank
this
you.
podcast and I'm gonna scan the code. Everyone, we are actually selling the book while she is on the show. Just scan that code, that QR code, and you will be able to purchase Get Your Faith Up by our sister Brea Miles. Trust me, you'll be sowing into good ground. My sister has an excellent spirit. She's got some great support behind her. So one of the ways you can get her book is scanning the code. But I'm going to let my sister tell you other ways you can get this book. So how can everybody get your book?
Yes, you can go to my website, alwaysbrea.com. That's the word always with an S, and then my name, Brea, Brea, and it's going to be right there under the Get Your Faith tab, and it'll actually be one of the very first things that you see. You'll see the music video, then you'll see the book, and it'll tell you, in the drop down what the book is about, what it means, what it does, and you can purchase the book right there. If you're an Amazon person, if you like that, you can also get it off of Amazon, and it'll be available in other bookstores extremely soon, but you can definitely get it right here, right now with my brother Sam off of the QR reader app, and you can also go to my website, alwaysbrea.com.
Okay, now I have to ask you, what did you say in Spanish?
Yes, I said, you are funny. Oh my gosh. Yes, I said, you're curious? I'm gonna teach it to you. I'm gonna share it with you. Okay. I said, Reino resucitado nadie doma su lugar. So that really just means that the kingdom is risen, kingdom over religion. No one takes a position of God. And so that's really what that is. So I said that, and then of course I said some different things in the hook, but the main thing was in the verse, and it was crazy. Like God just blessed me, and I was able to teach my. I'm like, how, Lord? The Lord really intervened because I really wanted to push and do something a little different, and He blessed it, and He allowed me to speak Spanish, and it was dope, and God is glorified.
Man, that is awesome. That is awesome, man. Out here in Vegas, there's a casino called the Horseshoe, and I that was like one of my first casino jobs, and one of my good friends, he came over from Mexico, and he hired a lot of people, and everyone around me, they were speaking Spanish, and I've always had the desire to be able to speak it. I wanted to learn it. I've learned a little bit.
Wow.
I've learned a little bit, just enough to say, como estás and muy bien and all that. But man, I would love to be able to have like two languages. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that, yo. I feel that. Yeah, Spanish is I love that language. It's a super dope language, and it's very, very smooth. Like that's the thing about Spanish. Like the way that the wording is like super smooth. Like it just rolls. You know what I mean? It's dope. Yes, no doubt. Man, I tell you, I had a great time with you, and I want you to make HisHop Radio your home away from home, whatever you got going. If you just want to check in and just see what's going on, you know what I mean? Just let me know, and I'll get you on here. However we can help you push the book. As a matter of fact, if you see a banner, I will place a banner
on the His Hop
Oh,
Radio
wow.
with your
Thank
link
you.
on it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, this family.
Thank you so
know what I'm
much.
saying? This is family.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. And again, y'all, the book is called Get Your Faith Up. And, just to share this with you also that you can get more of an understanding, it says, if you're ready to win and experience spiritual, mental, and emotional freedom, this book is for you. It's time to get your faith up. So let's go. Let's go into 2020 with all chains gone, all chains off of us, nothing holding us back, not in our spirits, not in our mental, nowhere. Let's honor the Lord and let's own the earth and subdue it to the glory of Christ.
Yeah, I'm with that. I am so with that.
No doubt.
Man,
Let's get it.
I'm ready to shake some things off, man. So I'm definitely gonna get this book.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, you think if they purchase the book right now, will they get it in time for Christmas? How long does it take to?
They will. Yeah, they'll definitely get it in time for Christmas. It doesn't take that long. Like, especially if you order it via my website, you get it like extremely quick.
Real quick, okay. All right, man. That'll be an
Yeah, it come quick.
awesome gift. To, you know, we want to see it under the tree. So make sure you guys support our sister. Get your faith up. Go ahead and grab that book and support what she is doing, man. I'm gonna get it myself.
Oh, yeah, and let me tell y'all this. This was really big. Y'all will never guess when I just posted about it and took pictures so y'all can verify, and I'm glad that I'm able to share this with you. I don't know if y'all know the Clark sisters and Karen Clark Sheard. They're legendary. They're OGs. Like, I mean, for our generation, you would probably know because Jay-Z just sampled one of their songs, The Higher. That song right there, that's them. Jay-Z sampled like their whole thing. Their gospel royalty. They actually just shared my book and posted it to their Instagram pages today in the last couple of hours. So God is moving. We're excited about that thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, the OGs, the bosses, the legends. Yeah, they're incredible. So they're incredible. Man. So grab the book and thank y'all so much.
Oh, I just have one word. Favor.
Oh my gosh, all day. Favor. The Lord, I'm blown away. I'm blown away.
And you know,
man,
favor
he did it.
Ain't fair, right? Favor ain't fair.
That's what they say.
Oh man, that is.
Oh my gosh, my brother.
Hey, I see you.
Yeah, he did it.
Doing this and even more. You know, this is just the beginning. So
praise God, glory to His kingdom. Amen.
Amen, y'all. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and close this out. This is my sister, Brea Miles, coming at you with Get Your Faith Up. She is an artist. She's an amazing artist, but she sucker punched us with this book because I didn't even know it was coming out. I just looked up one day and like, damn, she wrote a book. Okay, all right. Like, what else? I'm waiting to see what else she got up.
God done it.
You know what I mean? She's going to be starring in
a
movie, feature-length movie, and all this stuff.
Hopefully soon. Let's get it. You already know. My song God Culture is already on the soundtrack. It's already on the soundtrack to a movie called Shayla's Catch and has some incredible actors in there. I don't know if you'll know Amina from Love and Hip Hop. She's in it. And a few other people who are incredible. Nadine is in it. A whole lot of great actors and actresses are in it. Shout out to Sonya. But God Culture is actually on the soundtrack. It's the featured song to their entire movie. So it's pretty awesome.
I had no idea.
Yeah, all God. Man, God did that. He did that. I was like, what?
What's the name of this movie again? Because I'm definitely going to watch that.
Yes, it's called Shayla's Catch.
Okay.
Yep, it's about a young girl who hooks up with a football. I'm not trying to give it all away, but that's it right there. But it's a great movie, and they allowed me to be a part of it, and so yeah, I'm excited about it.
All right. Well, make sure you guys follow the His Hop Radio podcast, all outlets, iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff. And make sure you guys support my sister with this amazing book. I know it's amazing. I can't wait to get into it. Now, how long does it, how big is it? Like, how long will it take to read this entire book if you just sat down and tried to
it's an easy read. Yeah, you can actually do that. Like, you can definitely read it in one night if you're that type of reader. But I would suggest that you kind of peel through it and comb through it and not rush through it, because there are so many parts where you're actually required to sit down and learn how to hear from God. And so I'll show you how to do that. So it depends on how fast you are as a person, as a reader, but also what the Spirit of God is telling you to do. So I would just say, personally, take your time with it. Like, I've been praying the same prayer. Like, I picked a prayer out of the book, and I've been able to pray it daily because it's just so many different layers to it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just how God did it. He did the whole thing. So however you feel and whatever the Spirit tells you.
All right, well, let's get it, y'all. Thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that code and get that book right now. I mean, right now.
Hey, right, appreciate y'all.
Until next
my brother.
Time, go ahead.
Until next time, y'all know what's good. Make sure that y'all tune in to His Hop Radio Nation. We got a TV network. Oh my gosh, if you got the Fire Stick, go on get that. Make sure you follow us, our podcast, iTunes, everywhere. We everywhere. This is global, baby. The kingdom is on the rise. We moving to the glory of God. Peace.
Let's get it, y'all.